Hello and welcome to the Bastion of Twilight DPS Raid Guide. My name is Serzey, and in this video I will be discussing the mechanics and playthrough of DPS on the Twin Dragon encounter, the second boss in this raid instance. Please note, this video is only for DPS and only what DPS needs to do. I will not be discussing tanking or healing roles in this video. Since I can't remember the true names of both dragons, I'm just going to call them Pink and Blue for the sake of this video. The Twin Dragons encounter is split into two phases that they switch between throughout the fight. From the pool, DPS is spread out around Pink. This is to mitigate damage from Blue above. She doesn't have a tail swipe like a traditional dragon, so if you're melee, don't be afraid to get behind her. During phase 1, Pink will cast Blackout to a random person in the raid. It is critical that DPS collapses on Pink's tail as fast as they can, until told to spread by the healer responsible for dispelling. She will also do a frontal cone breath toward a random person in the raid. If she is looking at you or pointing towards your way, move to her side or behind her. In the transition from phase 1 to phase 2, Pink will cast an ability called Dazzling Destruction. These cause gigantic pink swirlies on the ground. Stay out of them, as Blue throws down meteorites that will send you to the Twilight Realm. Twilight Realm equals bad on normal, unless you're going for hard mode, or the achievement, you don't want to be in there. You will continue to watch for these abilities until Blue lands and phase 2 begins. In phase 2, Blue will land and Pink will now be flying in the air. DPS will continue to do as normal, but in this phase melee will be stacked on the tank and range will be spread out around Blue. Blue will cast two abilities, Engulfing Magic and Twilight Meteorite. Twilight Meteorite will be cast to a random member of the raid. If it happens to select a melee, just stay stacked since the damage is spread to everyone close to the range of the target. If you are ranged, however, you'll need to run as fast as you can to the melee tank group before the meteor hit. The second ability, Engulfing Magic, targets a random raid member and places a debuff on them. If you are around others, you will give them increased damage. It is vital that range runs away from the raid, but not too far from the healers. This ability seems to favor range rather than melee, so keep that in mind. If DPS does not react quickly, it can mean unnecessary death and ultimately a wipe. Towards the end of phase 2, Pink will do a deep breath to a random section of the room. Once the callout happens of where the breath will be, move and adjust with the tank if you're a melee, and range will just have to adjust to avoid the flame. After phase 2, it is rinse and repeat until the combined health pool reaches 0. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to message me in-game or leave a comment below. Good luck and happy raiding.
Okay, f it, I lied, it's drum and bass, what you gonna do?